What's good, party people? One Take Wonder Man here, just getting off of work, giving y'all a little crypto update, you know what I'm saying? People are walking around behind my car, being creepers. Creep! Weirdos, you hear them? They're hollering. Anyway, so, update on the cryptocurrency world. Basically, Bitcoin is up to like 1,400. Ethereum dropped a little bit. It was up at 84. I think it was the highest I've seen it. Usually it was resting around 80 and it dropped to like 76 or something. But it dropped to like 72, but now it's back up to 76. It's going to fluctuate a lot. I think the scary part would be if it starts to just drop down tremendously. But really, that might not even be that scary. Because right now, it's almost at that point where a lot of people don't want to get invested because it's too much money. So if it drops down to a cheap price, then maybe a lot more people will get invested and drive that price right back up. So, I mean, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so it was down to like 75 or 76 bucks, something like that. Gollum was up to like a quarter, I think, 25 cents, 24 cents. Right now, it's resting right around 20, which, like I said the other day, is good for me because I get in at 10 cents, so I've doubled my money, which I'm fine with. I'm cool with that. I'm probably going to hold on to Gollum anyway, so whether it goes up or down, it doesn't really matter. Same with Ethereum. The only difference is if it goes down, I'll probably buy more. That's just me. Anyway, so those are some big ones. Pivx is going back up. It was like $1.60 something, I think. $1.70 maybe. It was right in that range. So it's going back up. What else was there? The big ones. NIM is still like 5 cents. Ripple is over 5 cents, which is amaze. Yeah, so basically, I'm not really sad about any kind of dips. I'm still super stoked that we got up to the point that we got to with Ethereum. I think we broke through a barrier that when it does rest, it's going to rest higher than what it's rested before. I think anytime it climbs and breaks through that ceiling, once it gets through that ceiling, when it tries to come back down, it's going to stop at that ceiling and it's not going to go any lower than that. I think there's enough people invested now that's holding that's going to keep the price up there a little ways. But that's that. What have I heard? I'm trying to think of what I heard lately as far as crypto goes. I listened to the Crypto Verse, but Chris Coney, I think is the guy's name. He's a foreigner of some kind. Britain, Australia. I don't know. I would assume, I think he's American, but I think he's got an accent, British accent or an Australian accent or something like that. I have a trouble telling the difference between someone talking like this and someone talking like this. It sounds about the same to me. So it's really difficult to tell where exactly he's from, but he does have an accent. But it's not hard for me to understand what he says. It's not that kind of an accent. Anyway, that's besides the point and completely going off topic. But I listened to him, and he has a lot of interesting information concerning the crypto world. He has people on there that he interviews, like he interviewed the guy the other day that created the Bitcoin game or whatever. He has some good interviews. He's got a lot of good information. He seems to think that we're in some sort of a bubble. We may have to worry that all of our cryptos are going to drop quite a bit, quite drastically. And I think they may. I don't think they're going to drop as much as he thinks. Because here's the thing. You can analyze stocks all day long. And there's nothing against him because I think he's a very bright individual. But you can analyze stocks all day long. You can analyze cryptocurrency all day long. But the thing is, it's such a new market and such a small market when you compare it to other trades, you know, of commodities and such. It's such a small market that it's very difficult to predict. You can say, oh, well, if it goes this high, it's definitely not going to go any higher than that because nothing's ever done this. And then, I mean, at one point in time, there was no Bitcoin, and that happened. You know, so there's always a chance that other things that we don't think are possible could happen. That's just, I mean, especially in the kind of market that we're in. So, I mean, you take everything they say, everything anybody says, anything I say, anything that the Cryptoverse guy says, or crypto, or, I mean, any of us that do these kind of videos, take it with a grain of salt, because we don't know. No matter how confident we cannot be 100% for sure this is going to happen or isn't going to happen. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to what's going to, you know, pop, what's going to go up, what's going to tank, whatever. We don't know. Nobody does. And especially with as little as our market is, as small as our market is in comparison to other markets, like, it's very difficult to predict anything. You know what I'm saying? So don't take that, you know, just, yeah, take it with a grain of salt. But as far as, I'm not even sure where I was going with Chris. Oh, Chris Coney, I said he thinks we're in a bubble that is going to pop, and we're probably going to fall a lot. But, and we definitely could. Especially, you know, with the way things are, you know, where people, they see that money and then they want to cash out real quick, and then, you know, try to move things around, you know, or put it somewhere else, which I've done before too. But I don't think I'm going to cash out my Ethereum. I think I'm probably going to keep that. I'm also probably going to keep my Golem for a while. You know, just kind of hold on to them and see what happens. That's what I'm going to do. But anyway, other than that, I'll probably make another video. I just want to give you guys a quick update as soon as I get out of work before I take off on the road and it gets all bumpy and stuff. And I may make another video and keep you guys posted with what else is going to be going on in the crypto world. I'm sure I'll have a lot more information on the next video, because this one I don't hardly have any. So, all right, tune in long enough, something might happen. Deuces.